Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Thursday. It's Eliza Hendon here from Boss Mom Coaching, and I just wanted to hop on and say hello and talk a little bit more about this new program I just launched, the 28-day Healthy Habit Jumpstart. And I wanted to just get real with you guys and talk about what my motivation behind starting this program was and why I decided to do it. Because thank God I'm definitely plenty busy right now focusing on my new business coaching that I'm bringing to my practice and working with clients with that. But I really wanted to kind of explain more about why specifically I created a health coaching program right now after Yantif. The first thing I want to say is that I think that if you don't have your health intact, if you're not feeling your best, if you feel gross or you feel energized or sluggish or any, that's physically, but even emotionally, it affects you in so many ways. If those things are not in check, you're going to have a much harder time succeeding in your business, or you're going to have a much harder time feeling like an awesome mom and feeling present with your kids or with your husband or whatever that might be. So I think that health is honestly a prerequisite for success in any area of your life. So to me, when I look at business coaching or health coaching or life coaching, it's all the same. It's all related because you need all of that to be in balance to be able to be successful in whatever it is you're trying to focus on right now. So why did I particularly decide to start and create this 28-day healthy habit jumpstart? And I guess I was doing a lot of thinking before Yantif, over the holidays, and I know that I've had my own personal health journey. A big part of it has been recognizing how much food directly affects how I feel, my energy, just feeling gross or, I guess when I say gross, I mean headachy or I don't know, just not myself, and how much that affects everything else in my life. And I don't think a lot of people realize that first of all, how much food affects how you feel and your energy levels and how much what you're eating is affecting that. But also, I think the bigger problem is that a lot of people, especially women, don't realize how good you're supposed to be feeling. I know before I ever did anything in my health, I used to, just a small example, I used to walk around chronically dehydrated. When I say I didn't drink water, 3 years ago, I literally did not drink any water, guys. I'm not even kidding. I never had a cup of water. I didn't grow up drinking water. I was never a water drinker. But if anything, I was drinking caffeinated beverages like iced coffee and more iced coffee. And I didn't get thirsty. I wasn't walking around dying of thirst. I was just okay. I didn't ever think twice about it. I remember actually, when I got married, my husband's really good about drinking. And I remember thinking, wow, he's so lucky he gets thirsty. I'm I don't get thirsty. If I was thirsty, I'd drink more. A huge thing with that is that because I was walking around chronically dehydrated for most of my life. And something I want to give you guys a little insight on is the fact that your body adjusts to whatever circumstances you put it in. So if you're consistently not drinking water, it doesn't mean you're feeling okay and you're not passing out and you're not, super thirsty. It doesn't mean that you're okay. It means that your body's learned to adapt to that, and your body is not functioning at a high capacity level the way it should be. And I feel so many people are walking around like this. And this is just water, guys. That's just a small example. When I started drinking more water, religiously, because that was one thing I really committed to when I first started all my stuff, I was wow, I was so blown away. I was just I had no idea that I was walking around half alive. You don't realize oh, I don't really have headaches anymore. And oh, I'm not snacking as much anymore because I'm actually drinking now. And half the time when you're hungry and snacking and craving things, it's really because you're not drinking enough water. And my point here is, guys, is that we don't have a clue how good our bodies are meant to be feeling. And then we get frustrated, okay? Let's say, Yenta, for example, we all, are working even harder. Like, we're doing more than we usually do. And again, it doesn't matter if you're someone who hosts and makes, the holidays or Yontif. It doesn't matter if you're someone who goes away and goes out of town. If you have kids, your kids are all home. So that means you've been with your kids for the past 2 weeks. Whether that's traveling in a car or traveling on a plane or being home trying to cook while they're home and trying to occupy them and do Holomoed stuff. And you're working, doing so much more. And then we all scratch our heads and wonder, why am I eating so badly on Yontif? Duh, you're eating badly, you're exhausted, and you're just like burnt out and you don't even care anymore. So of course I'm gonna have like 2 servings of dessert, right? And it just overall affects our health because we're working so hard. And my point here is that our bodies are not often functioning at 100% capacity. We're all walking around functioning at like 50 to 75% capacity. And the problem is when you're doing that, you have to work harder to do things you want to do. Like if, you get more exhausted quicker, you get hungrier quicker, you feel crankier quicker because your body's not like working at maximum capacity. So the point of this program is to help you guys, first of all, recognize how much what you're eating and your drinking and all those things affect your energy directly. And also how to now, coming out of Yontif, like when we're not necessarily physically feeling our best, I'm not even talking about weight, I'm just talking about the day-to-day life, like feeling exhausted in the morning when you wake up and feeling exhausted at night when you go to sleep and having a slight headache the entire day. That is so affected by your food. So this program is really all about helping you to get to that next level, to be able to start functioning at a higher capacity than you're used to and that you may not even realize is possible for you. And I feel like if you're a wife, if you're a mother, if you're working, whatever that is, like, aren't you the number one person who deserves to work at that capacity, to be able to feel good so that you could do more for other people? Right? So it's like, forget you for a second. How would this affect your families and your husbands and your work and your business or whatever it is you're doing if you were able to work at 100% capacity or 90% capacity, right? So if you haven't already, I would really, really invite you now to send me an email, a DM, a PM, a text message if you know me personally, so that I can give you guys some more information. I have a 5-page PDF packet about, through email, all about what I'm going to cover, what we're talking about, what the pricing is like on this, how it's happening, when it's happening, and just to see if this is something for you, because that's really what this program is about. It's about helping you feel better. And I think that after Yontif is a time when we've all kind of sort of just started hitting rock bottom a little bit with our energy, with our eating, with how we're feeling. So now's the time, if you're somebody who is looking to up your energy, up how you're feeling, and start discovering how good your body was designed to actually feel so that you could do more of what you love and what's important to you and be a boss mom. Whether that means you want to be an awesome mom or you're a mom who's an entrepreneur and are looking to up-level your business and your family life. Okay? So send me a message. I'm very excited for you guys to be a part of this and for all the people who have already signed up and shown interest. And I cannot wait to have you guys be a part of this program. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty, have a good one, guys.